Welcome to the Sturgis Library website. Today I'm going to show you how to use some of the research resources that are available on sturgislibrary.org. You may know of Sturgis Library as a modern public library that lends all of your favorite books and materials, hosts interesting programs, and provides all of the services you expect at your local public library. But you may not be aware that Sturgis Library is also a historic public library that serves as a regional archive and research center for the study of Barnstable County, history, genealogy, and maritime culture. We have vast archival collections housed in a climate-controlled archival storage room. The collections include extremely rare and one-of-a-kind documents, including over 2,000 early deeds from Cape Cod towns beginning in the 1620s, ship's logs, whaling journals, manuscripts, family histories, diaries, letters and correspondence, cemetery records, photographs, historical documents, maps and charts, as well as the collection of personal and research papers of author and historian Henry Crocker Kittredge. All of these materials are fully accessible to the public. It can be used in the library anytime during operating hours. Today, I'm going to show you how to use our website to locate archival material that may be of interest to you. Just go to sturgislibrary.org. Here we are on the main page of the website. In order to get information about the archival collections, click on the Research tab here at the top. Here you'll see several useful research resources, but for our purposes today, we're going to click on Archival Collections. And here you'll find the complete list of our finding aids, which are the documents that detail what is contained in each archival collection. You can browse the list and select anything of interest. Clicking on a title will open up a downloadable PDF document that gives information about the chosen collection. So let's just take a look here. We'll click on one. And like I said, this is a downloadable PDF, so you can use this arrow to download it to your computer. You can zoom in or zoom out. At the top you'll find the MS number in the title of the collection, the extent. In this case it's one box. In some cases there may be several boxes or other items. The scope and content note will give you a sense of what you can expect to find in the collection. Then you will see biographical and or historical information. Sometimes this gives you an interesting little background information about what is contained in the collection. Then we have the access note. So in this case it's unrestricted. In most cases the items are unrestricted, meaning you are able to handle them and take photocopies as needed. But in some particularly fragile cases you will need librarian assistance. But even in those cases you'll be able to photograph with a camera or a smartphone. Acquisition information, how the library acquired it, whether through donation or purchase, and processing information, who processed it and when. Now we're getting into the contents. So here you'll see what is actually in the box. We have a 2-volume genealogy of this family and a rolled document, looks like a high school diploma, and 2 folders. One small folder containing these items and then a large folder containing these items. So you can just go through and see if there's anything of interest. Let's say we wanted to have a look at this telegram from Aunt Betty. We would just note the MS number, the folder number, large folder 2, and the item name. That way the librarian will be able to zero in on exactly what you want and be able to retrieve it easily from the archives. Let's just say you came to this collection looking for deeds related to the Nye family of Barnstable. You can certainly look through and search for the word deeds just by eye, but a simple search tool is to use either Control F or Command F. Control F is on a PC and Command F is on a Mac. And that will bring up this search bar here. So let's type in the word deeds. We're looking for deeds. Okay, it says we have one match. I happen to know there's more, so let's see what happens when we take off the S. Aha, now we have 13 matches. So we're going to use this arrow and it will bring us to the highlighted word. And now we can really zero in on where the deeds are located within this collection. This is a very helpful search tool, and it can be applied to the finding aids. Because as you can see, we have so many, it can be a lot to try to read through each title to see if anything is relevant to your search. So you might, again, on a PC, you would hold down on the Control button and the F key. Here I'm going to hold down on Command F because I have a Mac. And okay, it says there's 5 mentions of deeds. So deed here in the description, and then that means we would have 4 collections with deed in the title. Now I happen to know we have a lot more than 4 collections containing deeds. So what this search is doing, it's simply searching the information on this page, which is just the title of different collections. If we want to search within those collections, we're going to need to navigate up to the top of the page and go over here to search clams. That will open our library network OPAC system, which is our online catalog where we can search within the collection. You may be familiar with this website if you've used it to search for and request books or other materials from our library, but today we're going to use the advanced search feature to locate items from the archival collections. So if you go over here where it says keyword, you click on the arrows, navigate down to advanced search, and then click search. This will pull up a advanced search box. So here's the search bar. We're going to type in deed, and we're going to leave it in keyword because we want it to search both the subject headings and the description. We're going to go down to optional filters and scroll past all of this down to where it says collection. Click on archives and then click find. This will bring up all of the items in the catalog that have deeds listed all in archival material. So this brings up 39 results. We're going to be primarily interested in the results from our archive. So we're going to click here where it says Barnstable Sturgis Library. Now we have a lot more than 4. We have 31 items that have been pulled up, and it shows you the MS number here and the content and scope of the collection. It gives you a sense of what you will find in it. So this is a much more comprehensive way of searching within those finding aids to pull up relevant material. Let's, for example, just click on this. Okay, so we have that content note, which describes what's in the collection, and then it gives you the finding aid. If you go down here to the links, it will link you directly to the finding aid for the item. In this case, you can see this is a much shorter description than the last one we looked at, but it will give you a sense of what you will find. Now, let's say you wanted deeds relating to a particular family. We're going to go back to this section here, go to Advanced Search, and click Search, just to pull up that Advanced Search bar. And we're going to type in deed and then the name, Gorham. Not Gotham, Gorham. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to go to Collection, Archives, Find. All right, now it's pulling up, we can go over here to Barnstable, and it's pulling up 2 items. We'll see here, wills, probate records, and deeds of the Childs, Hinckley, and Gorham families of Barnstable. and this one has deeds and legal documents related to Captain Matthias Gorham. So that's a way of searching for two items at once using that AND operator. So those are a few of the ways you can use our library website to search through the archives and locate material that you are interested in viewing. If you see something you'd like to view, reach out to director@sturgislibrary.org or reference@sturgislibrary.org, and we'll be happy to get those materials for you. Thanks for watching.